Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all well. In today's video, we're going to fix this PlayStation 4 Slim, which has got a no power issue. So as I say, when you attach power to this PlayStation 4 Slim, it actually does nothing. Now, I think I know what it is already. You push the button, it does nothing, right? Now, actually, that button's not clicking, so I believe the issue will be a broken power button. But let's take it apart and see what is going on. So what we'll do first of all is we will remove the hard drive cover. So just slide that to one side and off that pops. It is quite dirty, this PS5 Slim, so we will give it a good clean after as well. And then what we need to do is remove this screw. Which is holding the hard drive in. So that screw just comes out like so. And then we're going to pull the hard drive out like so. Yeah, it's a very dirty PS4 Slim, so we need to give it a good clean. There's one screw which holds the bottom cover on. So we just carefully remove that warranty label, which then allows us access to the screw which is behind the warranty label. So you need a Torx bit screwdriver to remove that. Lay the PS4 down on its front and then just lift off from the back here. So you do need to use a bit of force. Get both hands, give it a bit of a squeeze and it will pop up both sides like so. And then if you lift up the casing, give it a bit of a wiggle, off it will come, and then you pull it down towards you like so, and off that will pop. Right, let's just give it a quick blow over with the air. All right, that's a bit cleaner. There looks to be a little bit of liquid damage up here, so we can investigate that. But our problem is just down here. Now, this board just down here, it holds the little speaker, little beeper, which beeps when you eject or push the power button. And on the other side of the board, actually contains two buttons. One is the eject button and one is the power button. So we are going to replace that. So we're just going to remove that label, pull out the cable from the connector there, and it's just got one Phillips screw. So we just take out that Phillips screw like so, remove that, and then the whole power button board will come off. On this little PCB, as I say, you've got a speaker one side, and on the other side you've got the two buttons, right? So one is the eject button, which is clicking, and on the other side you have a power button which is not clicking when I push it. I know you can't really see that on camera, but that's not clicking at all, it's not doing anything, whereas the eject button is. So the eject button is that side, and then the power button is that side. So what we're going to do is just literally swap this board. Right, so I've got a spare. So we are going to unplug the ribbon cable from the connector, come in with our spare, and then just plug the ribbon cable into our spare board, replacement board. And then what you can see on this board, that power button clicks absolutely perfectly, and so does the eject one. And then all we do is just pop this back in place with the one screw we took out earlier. Run our ribbon cable along, and then connect the ribbon cable back up to the motherboard. And then pop our cover back on again. So when you put the cover back on, it's the reverse. So start at the front, lay it down like so, hook it over the front, and then click it down into place. Pop back in our screw, the one which is under the warranty label, like so. Bring back in our hard drive, slide that in from the side, push that all the way home, put the screw back in, and then come back in with the cover for the hard drive, line that up, and then push it to the left, like so. That just popped into place. Obviously, I'm going to give this console a good clean up. And then when we come back in with the power now, like so, and then we will push the power button and the console will start booting. There you go, starts booting. So real simple one there for you for this week's video. As I say, I do hope it was useful. It's just literally to show you how to replace the power button and the eject button on a PlayStation 4 Slim. If you did find the video useful, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. That really does help us out. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.